your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 WHAM News Midday.
Breaking this midday, Rochester police releasing more video from an incident where officers pepper sprayed a 9-year-old girl. It comes amid growing calls for police reform within the department. Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Betts. Right now, we are going through that hour-long video, but it shows a female officer talking to the girl as she's screaming and crying inside of that patrol car, asking for her dad. That female officer telling her repeatedly to sit in the car, saying she doesn't want to have to pepper spray her, but she will. She continues to ask the child to put her legs inside the patrol car, but the girl doesn't move. So the officer begins to move her legs into the car. That's when the girl starts screaming that she has a bad arm and then tries to get out of the vehicle when she is pushed back in and pepper sprayed. We're continuing again to comb through this new hour-long video just released by Rochester Police, and we'll have more coming up at 5 and 6. Also breaking this midday, Rochester police officers' disciplinary records are now available to the public. The city releasing an online database that has records on file for all current RPD officers. The city says it will eliminate the need for the public to seek these records using the Freedom of Information law process. All right, now to the Senate, which has convened for day 3 of former President Donald Trump's impeachment trial. The House managers expected to wrap up their opening arguments today. Yesterday, the House impeachment manager showed jurors audio and never-before-seen video of the mob attack on the Capitol. ABC's Faith Abube has more from the Capitol today.
Senators who are acting as jurors in Donald Trump's historic second impeachment trial got to see for the first time just how close some of them came to being caught by the violent mob that stormed the U.S. Capitol. Using never-before-seen images and audio, the House impeachment managers attempting to make their case that Trump spent weeks inciting the deadly siege and did little to stop it once it started.
On January 6th, President Trump left everyone in this Capitol for dead.
The managers playing videos of the mob hunting for lawmakers.
Nancy! Where are you, Nancy?
Also shown in the chamber, security footage of former Vice President Mike Pence being hustled to a secure location. It came just 2 minutes after Trump tweeted that Pence did not have the courage to do what needed to be done.
They were talking about assassinating the vice president.
The managers also playing police body camera footage showing officers being beaten and their radio calls for backup.
Capital injuries, multiple capital injuries.
In another chilling video, Senator Mitt Romney unknowingly walking straight towards the mob until Officer Eugene Goodman directs him away. Other senators seen being hustled to safety.
But for the grace of God, they would have gotten us, all of us.
The House impeachment managers also detailing Trump's months-long attempts to cast doubt on the election results and played video of one of the rioters using a bullhorn to repeat Trump's tweets in real time, showing the mob was closely listening to the former president.
Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done.
And Trump's defense team has repeatedly said the former president never used the word fight literally and that he never incited violence. They'll get a chance to make that case after the House impeachment managers wrap up later on today. Faith Abube, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
Well, winter just keeps on coming, right? Especially when you look back just over the last couple of days. Take a look at our temperatures, the high temperatures during this time period. And you go back to the weekend, you go back to Saturday, and we have just not gotten out of the 20s. Right now, our high temperature is only 25 degrees. A normal high temperature is around 33. Here's a look at the ultimate Doppler radar. We're tracking more of those lake effect snow showers. Now, some folks are getting some sunshine. Some folks are getting some snow as that cold air crosses the Great Lakes. And in this area, mainly north of the Thruway, where it's most persistent, this is where we could see a fresh 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. So, as you might expect, through the afternoon, some sunshine, some lake effect snow showers. Temperatures, they're going to be dropping through the 20s and into the teens this evening. Now, coming up, we're going to be tracking not just one storm, but actually 2 storms over the next week. I'll show you that in a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you, Glenn. And now we're going to take a live look at the Senate floor where House managers are wrapping up their opening arguments today. Let's take a listen in.
On the other side. and we flung ourselves down on the floor and removed our member pins. Then we heard pounding on the very flimsy gallery doors right up above us. Finally, after that situation for some time, we were told to run out of a door at the end of the gallery. As we ran through a line of police towards a staircase, this is what I saw. The SWAT team pointing automatic weapons at marauders on the floor. Looking at these people makes you wonder, who sent them here? In the next few minutes, I want to step back from the horrors of the attack itself and look at January 6th from a totally different perspective, the perspective of the insurrectionists themselves. Their own statements before, during, and after the attack make clear.
Again, House managers making their case on day 3 of former President Trump's impeachment trial underway. This entire trial will be streamed live on our website if you'd like to watch now, 13wham.com. Brighton police right now need your help finding a driver involved in a fatal hit and run. Police say this happened yesterday around 2:45 on Highland and Council Rock Avenues. The county medical examiner's office is working to identify the victim. And police say a vehicle has been located that they believe hit that person, a man in his 30s, but the driver fled, so nobody is in custody. Anyone with additional information is asked to call 911 and asked to speak with a Brighton police supervisor. 2 people are in custody after a stolen car led to a pair of police chases this morning. Monroe County Sheriff's deputies say it started when a vehicle was stolen at gunpoint in Perrington. Police chased that vehicle and 2 others, and it led to 2 separate pursuits, both ending in the city, including one on Essex Street. This was a scene there this morning. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Police, though, still investigating. Starting today, the Biden administration will start sending COVID-19 vaccine doses directly to pharmacy retail chains. 1 million doses will be sent to 6,500 pharmacies all across the country. That includes some CVS and Walgreens here in New York. The program's launch will mark the start of a new stage in the massive vaccination campaign in the U.S., shifting vaccine sites to more local settings that'll play a crucial role in vaccinating the general public. This midday, 80% of hospital workers have been vaccinated here in the Finger Lakes. Hospitals have until Saturday to give all employees their initial COVID vaccine shot. Governor Cuomo says after that, supply that was set aside for them will be reallocated for individuals with underlying health conditions. URMC ending its executive health and special patient services programs. Officials say the move is being made so that all patients can get equal care. It comes after 26 non-employees were invited to a vaccination clinic meant for employees. While they were eligible to receive the vaccine, URMC says they should not have received preferential treatment. One of the flagship summer festivals here in Rochester could become a reality this year. Producers of the CGI Rochester International Jazz Festival say they are planning to hold the festival this summer. This time it'll all take place at the Rochester Institute of Technology. The festival, of course, postponed twice last year. A decision on whether to move forward with the planning process will be made this spring. The annual Cares for Kids Radiothon begins today. Our phone lines are open to make donations to Golisano Children's Hospital. And then tomorrow we're going to join the effort live on Good Day Rochester. Our Michael Schwartz will be live with stories from Golisano. But that number to call, 241-KIDS. That's 241-5437 to make a donation to Golisano.